Saturday night UFC means Daniel Cormier with us on SportsCenter. DC, but we talked to Sean O'Malley earlier in the week. He said, I'm going to find his chin. He waited for his chance, and then he did it. What'd you think of his performance?
It was amazing, right? Sean O'Malley admitted this was the most nervous he's ever been for a fight. But how could you not? You are standing on the verge of superstardom. You are taking on the greatest bantamweight of all time in a city that is right behind you, and they're all got your back. He goes out there and he delivers. He defends every takedown. He lands a knockout punch and becomes the bantamweight champion of the world. It was an amazing night for that young man. And for a guy that came all the way from the Contender Series, he is now the bantamweight champion.
All right, Helena, Montana, stand up. He was already a star on social media, but there were some questions, especially from Sterling, about whether he deserved this shot. How much did his star rise with this performance?
Oh, it's amazing. I can imagine that Sean O'Malley, for as popular as he is already, will double in popularity, triple in popularity. It does not matter where you are. Any young kid speaks to you about Sean O'Malley. They love him. But when you put a gold belt on someone's waist, especially somebody with the personality of this young man, he only has one place to go, and that's to the moon. I feel like we're on the verge of another Conor McGregor. To be able to do what he did in the fashion that he did will only help to raise his profile. It's an amazing night, and as most would say, Stan, it's good for business because the more people love you, the better it is for those pay-per-view sales.
All right, so now what about Sterling? There was talk that he would move up if he won this fight. Do they run this back now, or what do you think the future holds for him?
You know, I think Aljamain Sterling, after getting knocked out in the way that he did, may have to go and take a break. He's got to let himself recover. He fought 15 weeks ago against Henry Cejudo and went the distance to defend that championship. He needs some time. But there are guys on the horizon for Sean O'Malley. One in particular fought tonight. Stan Verrett is the only person that has a victory over Sean O'Malley. He won his fight to start the main card tonight. Those guys have a history. They don't like each other. And O'Malley even called to fight Cheeto in December. So it'll be very quick before we see the bantamweight champion again.
All right, big night in Boston. DC, great to have you here to break it down for us as always.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.